Here we are, heading down the big hill into Laughlin, Nevada. Holding her back in 11th gear. We are going 60 miles an hour. It's a 65 mile an hour road. This is Nevada Highway 163 eastbound. We are en route to Tolleson, Arizona. We're loaded at about 78,000 pounds gross, 42,000 and change in the box. Meat load going to the good people of Phoenix. Actually going to Costco. Just kind of showing you the view from the cab. You see my Speedo holding her at a safe speed. Not using the brake pedal at all, just using my engine, transmission, and Jake brakes to bring us safely down the hill. You cannot fry your brakes if you don't use them. Now, some of my more observant friends, Phil Carlson, will notice that it looks like my RPM's a little high, 1800. Usually our shift point is about 1650 in this truck. When you're accelerating, but when you are holding it back with the Jake brakes, you can actually let it run up to 2100. Looks like we got to slow down on this corner here. No big deal when you're already going a pretty safe speed. So we'll bring her down. Use a little bit of brake that time. According to my truck ECU computer log, I use my brake pedal an average of 16 times per 1,000 miles. That's it. Can you imagine that? That does not include any time that the truck has been put in reverse. It doesn't record those. Or it does not also include any time the truck comes to a full and complete stop. It doesn't record those. Looks like we got to grab another gear. Okay, that's 10th. And now we're going uphill a little bit. And we may have to drop her to 9th. There we go. Now we're in 9th. Climb the hill. We're going to throw some flashers on. Just let everybody behind us know that we're going a little slow. Okay, got them on. Now we're down to under 30 miles an hour, but that sets us up nicely for the next big drop. We've got 5% grades. Now 5% grades means that for every 100 feet we travel laterally, we drop 5. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you weigh almost 80,000 pounds, it is a lot. This is my new 2012 Freightliner Cascadia, Mercedes-Benz Bluetech diesel, 445 horsepower, right around 2,000 foot-pounds torque, 13-speed manual transmission. Of course, that's a Eaton Fuller transmission. We're back up to 10th. We got a bunch of 50-mile-an-hour curves on the downhill here. Some people just don't know how to dim their lights, as you can see. So we're going to keep her about 45. Leave the flashers on because there are a lot of idiots out here even at this time of the morning. They'll just run right up your butt and slam into you. You know, 400 lights on the damn truck and they still can't see you. I heard a story about a guy that lost control of his truck coming down these hills. He was a car hauler, and instead of driving down into the city, he drove it off the side of the mountain. He did survive. So these hills are pretty intimidating. And that was a very experienced driver. He had a mechanical malfunction with his brake system and lost control. Next big drop. Notice the sign. 6% grade for 5 miles. That's a long, steep hill. Oh, here we go. We're in 10th gear. You can hear my RPMs climbing. We're just going to go ahead and let her pull her down. Keep pulling her down. 50 miles an hour. Now, these corners aren't marked, but I can tell by the feel of the truck that, oh, I probably don't want to go any more than 55 around these corners, and that protects me, the truck, and the load. It may not be going fast enough to tip the truck, but if you go fast enough to shift the load, that could be enough to turn you over. Here my Jake's working. RPM's climbing. We're sitting about 1800 RPM. About 53 miles an hour. Those of you that come up behind a truck and go, why the hell is the truck going so damn slow? This is why. Because we don't want to die and we don't want to kill you. Alright, we're sitting at 55 miles an hour, 54, and about 1850 RPM. Letting the Jakes hold her back. No brake. Just engine, transmission, Jake brakes. The way it should be done. I'll go ahead and turn off the flasher since we're doing 55. Usually I turn the flashers on if I get below 45 miles an hour. And in this mountainous country that can happen quite a bit. Go. She slowed down a little bit. 52 miles an hour. Oh, we found the rumble strip. I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't look real clear through the viewfinder, but there is Laughlin, Nevada, down at the bottom of the hill. Still looks pretty far away, which means we got a long way to drop yet. Oh, there we go. Now you can see some of that. The Vegas style hotels. There we go. Still holding her back. 50 miles an hour. 1700 RPM. Have not touched the brake pedal. The road's just too curvy. I've never driven it before, and it's too dark to take any faster. And the city lights of Laughlin. How pretty is that? Needles Highway Junction. Alright, I'm going to let you go and get my navigation back on. Thanks for taking a look.